and the heart of a true champion. Meet Craig Hindall.
Craig Hindall can't tie his shoes like most 15-year-olds. In fact, it takes him twice as long to do the things most of us take for granted. Craig was born with cerebral palsy and was raised by his grandparents after his natural mother could not take care of him. Craig manages to fight through his handicap and oftentimes wins, which is exactly what he did the day he decided to join the Yucaipa High School cross-country team.
A strong little boy come crawling into up to practice one day, and he says, Coach, do you mind if I run? And I said, sure. You know, tomorrow, here's what you'll need, a physical, uniform, shoes, and be out here, you know, and we'll get you going.
And he said, oh, Craig, everybody's talked about you this year. And I go, they have? And he goes, yeah. You really going to join? I said, yes. He said, see you tomorrow morning at 5:30.
Remember our first practice, we ran away and he took off after him, and it took him about twice as long to get around.
And when he first started, he was just like, oh man, I don't know how he can do it, because it looks so hard for him, but he's always there. I mean, he's just always running. He never seems to slow down or anything.
It gave me a challenge. A challenge that I didn't, at first I thought, no, there's no way. And then I said, hey, these guys are helping me. I can do it.
To say this was a huge undertaking for Craig, his family, and friends is an understatement. The potential for frustration and embarrassment abounded.
I was kind of scared that people would make fun of him. I've seen it happen before, and that's the only thing I was really afraid of, that people would be making fun of the team and of Craig.
I got very frustrated because at practices, I'll get way ahead, and I'll go, oh, which way do we go? There'll be two paths. I go, which way did the team go? Which way did they go? And I can't find them, and I go, darn it, if I could only run like they could, I wouldn't be in this jam.
And the frustrations turned into tears, not from disappointment, from hard work and accomplishment. Craig not only made the team, but he soon inspired the Thunderbirds and everyone around him.
All right. And just to see him trying his best, and I know he's trying his best, really inspires me, and I know everybody else on the team.
But we still cry.
I mean, yes.
We can't help it.
It's amazing because, like we were told,
he would never walk.
He would never walk, and he would never see. He was going to be blind.
Yeah, we were told he would never see and never walk.
We just think it's a gift of God that he's able to do what he can do, and God's given him here for a reason, and he's special to us, and we're kind of proud of him.
Since the start of the season, Craig had a goal of running the course in 30 minutes. That meant shaving 15 minutes off his very first time, a feat that seemed impossible until his final race of the season.
I ran, and I fell down at the beginning, and I really, I couldn't breathe that good. I'm going, oh no, it can't happen.
No one came in for a long, long time, and it was getting dark. And finally, I said, where's Craig? And I was looking all over for him.
And when he came around the bend over here, they come across the course, and then going to the finish here, we seen he wasn't going to make it.
Off about 400 yards from the finish line comes Craig, and it's getting dark, and he's all by himself. And you can just tell he's locked in this mortal battle with himself to get in and run a faster time than he's ever ran.
And all of a sudden, it's like I couldn't remember anything. The next thing I know, it's at the finish line with the new PR.
And it's just me and Grandpa and the timer and two kids and this boy, and we're all applauding, and he hits Grandpa, and Grandpa's a big man. And he wraps his arm around Craig, and all you can see is this frail, shaking, white little boy in this big man's arms, and his grandpa literally wraps his arms around him and carries him out of the chute, and God was crying, and everyone else was crying around us.
The elation was, to me, I couldn't have been any prouder of him than if he'd have finished first.
Craig has taught us that there's a different kind of winning. it's not beating other people. You know, winning isn't always beating somebody. Winning isn't always being stronger or faster. Winning is, I think, being the most courageous.
He's very special, and he has his own way of getting to you. I mean, he can really make you care.
I can't believe it. When I got here, I expected a lot from Marks, but Ukiah School is one great place with a lot of good kids, and I'm just glad that none of them made fun of me. And it really makes me proud that I'm here.
Heartwarming story.
I tell you, that is incredible. And, you know, he doesn't have to ever win a race.
No.
He's already won. He's won for the rest of his life.
He is a winner.
Yeah.
Tears were welling up in our eyes over here.
Yeah.
It's incurable.
Great story.
Well, Tom,